Hi everyone, in this video I will be explaining you two important questions from gluconeogenesis. So the first one is a short answer question. Define gluconeogenesis and name the key enzymes of gluconeogenesis. So while writing this definition of gluconeogenesis, the important thing is gluconeogenesis is the formation of glucose from non-carbohydrate. So glucose is a carbohydrate molecule. So a carbohydrate is produced from a non-carbohydrate molecule. So gluconeogenesis by definition it is the formation of glucose from a non-carbohydrate molecule. So that is a definition of gluconeogenesis. So the second part is the name the key enzymes of gluconeogenesis. So in glycolysis there are three irreversible steps which is mediated by three enzymes. One is pyruvate kinase that mediate the conversion of phosphoenol pyruvate into pyruvate, and phosphofructokinase enzyme that is the major rate limiting enzyme in glycolysis, and hexokinase. These are the enzymes which mediate irreversible steps in glycolysis. So we need some enzymes to overcome these irreversible steps of glycolysis, and those enzymes are key enzymes of the gluconeogenesis. So to overcome the reactions mediated by pyruvate kinase, we need the help of two enzymes. One is pyruvate carboxylase and phosphoenol pyruvate carboxykinase. So these two enzymes together mediate the conversion of pyruvate into phosphoenol pyruvate. That is, they mediate the conversion of pyruvate into phosphoenol pyruvate. And the second enzyme is fructose 1,6-bisphosphatase that mediate the release of one phosphate group from fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. So that fructose 1,6-bisphosphate is converted into fructose 6-phosphate. So it will overcome this reaction mediated by this PFK1. And the third key enzyme is glucose 6-phosphatase, which mediate the release of phosphate group from glucose 6-phosphate. So it will produce free glucose molecule. So these are the key enzymes of the gluconeogenesis. So there are four key enzymes of gluconeogenesis. One is pyruvate carboxylase. The second one is phosphoenol pyruvate carboxykinase. These two enzymes together mediate the conversion of pyruvate into phosphoenol pyruvate. And the third key enzyme is fructose 1,6-bisphosphatase, which mediate the formation of fructose 6-phosphate from fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. And the fourth one is glucose 6-phosphatase, which mediate the formation of free glucose from glucose 6-phosphate. So these are the key enzymes of gluconeogenesis. So that completes the first question. So the next one is a essay question. Here the question is what is gluconeogenesis, and the second part is describe the steps of gluconeogenesis, and the third part is add a note on its regulation. So first of all you should write the definition of gluconeogenesis. By definition it is the formation of glucose from no carbohydrate molecule. And then you should write the subheading that what are the significance of gluconeogenesis. That is also very important. What is the significance of gluconeogenesis? So there are some certain tissues like RBC, neuronal tissues, kidney, lens, cornea and testes. These tissues prefer glucose as the metabolic fuel. So for the survival of these vital tissues, our body needs glucose, and it is provided by gluconeogenesis. So that is one of the significance of gluconeogenesis. And gluconeogenesis also helps to maintain the blood glucose level. So during starvation, during the initial stage it is maintained by glycogenolysis. On later stage it is maintained by gluconeogenesis. So just like the significance of gluconeogenesis. And just write this subheading. What are the tissues which perform gluconeogenesis, and what are the organelles? So the major tissue is liver, another tissue is renal cortex. And coming to the organelle, it is this reaction takes place in both in mitochondria and in cytoplasm. So coming to the side, this reaction takes place in liver and in kidney. And regarding the organelle, that this reaction takes place in both mitochondria and cytoplasm. The next subheading is the substrate for gluconeogenesis. These are the major substrate for gluconeogenesis. One is lactate, the second one is glucogenic amino acid. So all amino acid except leucine is glucogenic. And the third one is propionyl CoA, and the fourth one is glycerol. So these are the substrate for gluconeogenesis. So just write the subheading, that is the substrate for gluconeogenesis, and just write the number 1 lactate, number 2 glucogenic amino acid, number 3 propionyl CoA, and number 4 glycerol. And just write the key gluconeogenic enzymes. So these are the four enzymes which mediate the major reactions of gluconeogenesis. One is pyruvate carboxylase, the second one is phosphoenol pyruvate carboxy kinase, and the third one is fructose 1,6 bisphosphatase, and fourth one is glucose 6-phosphatase. So it is a essay question. So you should try this reaction mediated by these key enzymes of gluconeogenesis. So just write the subheading as this enzyme, that is reaction mediated by pyruvate carboxylase. So it is a carboxylation reaction. So pyruvate, it is converted into oxaloacetate. The important thing is this enzyme is present in mitochondria. So this is the only mitochondrial enzyme in gluconeogenesis. So the first step in gluconeogenesis takes place in mitochondria, and the remaining reaction takes place in cytoplasm. So pyruvate carboxylase enzyme that is present in mitochondria, and it mediates the formation of oxaloacetate from pyruvate. And the second enzyme is phosphoenol pyruvate carboxy kinase that mediate the conversion of oxaloacetate into phosphoenol pyruvate, and this enzyme is present in cytoplasm. So the net effect of these two reactions is the conversion of pyruvate into phosphoenol pyruvate. And the third enzyme, fructose 1,6 bisphosphatase. So it mediates the release of fructose 6-phosphate. And the fourth one is glucose 6-phosphatase reaction. It mediates the release of one phosphate molecule, so that this glucose 6-phosphate is converted into free glucose molecule. And this enzyme is present in liver. So that enzyme is active in liver, where it mediates or helps to maintain the blood glucose level. The important thing is this glucose 6-phosphatase enzyme is absent in skeletal muscles. So these are the reactions mediated by key enzymes of the. In essay type question, better to draw this flowchart. And while in writing part, just write the reactions mediated by the key enzymes of gluconeogenesis. And there are some questions like draw the flowchart of gluconeogenesis starting from alanine as the substrate. So in that case, just draw this flowchart starting from alanine. So the first reaction is alanine, conversion of alanine into pyruvate, and that reaction is mediated by alanine aminotransferase. So just write the name of the enzyme, that is alanine aminotransferase. And aminotransferase enzyme, the coenzyme molecule is pyridoxal phosphate. So just write the name of enzyme and coenzyme, and continue the conversion part, that is pyruvate into glucose. And in case of gluconeogenesis, starting from methionine, valine and isoleucine. Here it is the conversion, that is formation of propionyl CoA from this isoleucine, methionine and valine, and this propionyl CoA is converted into succinyl CoA, and this succinyl CoA, it is an intermediate in TCA cycle, and it is converted into oxaloacetate, which is enters into gluconeogenesis. And here it is a essay question, so you should write in detail regarding the substance for gluconeogenesis. So the first one is lactate. So lactate is produced by anaerobic metabolism in muscle. So the lactate is produced in muscle, and this lactate is secreted into the blood, and through the blood this lactate reaches the liver, and in liver this lactate is converted into glucose through gluconeogenesis, and that cycle is known as Core cycle. So lactate, conversion of lactate into glucose, that cycle, that pathway is known as Core cycle. And regarding glucogenic amino acids, all amino acids are glucogenic except leucine. The important glucogenic amino acid is alanine. So during starvation, the proteolysis produces free amino acid, predominantly alanine. So this alanine is secreted into the blood, and through the blood this alanine reaches the liver, and within the liver this alanine is converted into pyruvate by transamination reaction. It is mediated by alanine aminotransferase. So alanine is converted into pyruvate, and this pyruvate is converted into glucose, because pyruvate is a substrate for glucose, and that cycle is known as Cahill cycle, that is glucose alanine cycle. So there are two cycles. One is Core cycle, that is the conversion of lactate into glucose, and in Cahill cycle it is the conversion of alanine into glucose. And the third substrate is propionyl CoA. So you should know what are the reactions which produces propionyl CoA in our body. So the major reaction is the metabolism of odd chain fatty acid. So the metabolism of odd chain fatty acid produces propionyl CoA, and this propionyl CoA is an important substrate for gluconeogenesis. And other reactions are the metabolism of certain amino acids, especially the metabolism of valine, methionine, isoleucine and threonine. So this amino acid metabolism also produces propionyl CoA. And the last part of this essay question, that is regulation of gluconeogenesis. So in regulation you should write this heading. The first subheading, that is allosteric regulation, hormonal regulation, regulation by covalent modification, and the last one, regulation by compartmentalization. So all these headings are important for your exam. So first one is allosteric regulation. Here the important thing is the major allosteric enzyme, that is the pyruvate carboxylase, and the allosteric activator for this pyruvate carboxylase is acetyl-CoA. So whenever there is excess acetyl-CoA, that acetyl-CoA activate pyruvate carboxylase. So that will promote gluconeogenesis. Regarding the hormonal regulation, just write this subheading, that is hormonal regulation. The important thing is whole hormone produces hyperglycemia except insulin. So only the insulin produces hypoglycemia. So whole hormone activates the enzymes of gluconeogenesis. Gluconeogenesis promote or increases the blood glucose level. So whole hormones increase the activity of the enzymes of gluconeogenesis except insulin. So the major hormones are glucagon, glucocorticoids, and other steroid hormones. Insulin inhibit the activity of gluconeogenic enzymes. This third subheading, that is regulation by covalent modification. There are two types of covalent modification. One is regulation by phosphorylation. Second one, regulation by dephosphorylation. The important thing is insulin dependent enzymes. Those enzymes which are active under the presence of insulins, these are active in dephosphorylated state. Here these enzymes are inactive in presence of insulin. So these enzymes of gluconeogenesis are active in phosphorylated state, and these enzymes are inactive in dephosphorylated state. But in case of glycolysis, all glycolytic enzymes are active under the influence of insulin, and those enzymes are active in dephosphorylated state. But in case of gluconeogenesis, these enzymes are inactive in presence of insulin. So these enzymes are active in phosphorylated state. So that's all regarding regulation by covalent modification. The last one, regulation by compartmentalization. So just write this subheading, regulation by compartmentalization, because in gluconeogenesis some reaction takes place in mitochondria and the remaining reaction takes place in cytoplasm. So coming to the gluconeogenesis, the first reaction, that is the reaction mediated by pyruvate carboxylase, that takes place in mitochondria, and the other reactions takes place in cytoplasm. That is all regarding regulation of gluconeogenesis. So that's all regarding gluconeogenesis. So you can expect short answer question and also essay questions from gluconeogenesis. Thank you.